Hello, friends of Sudoku, and good morning. I think it is morning still. Yes, 6:30 Sunday morning. Welcome to the August 20, 2023 edition of the New York Times Hard Sudoku Puzzle. This is a very strange grid today. Look at this column here. It's almost finished. And look at the 9 and the 8 blocking here. We need a 9 and an 8 for these two squares. This 9, of course, forces the 8 to go here and the 9 here. Now we need a 5 and a 3 here. And since we have a 1 and a 6 blocking here, these two must be a 1 and a 6. And therefore this must be a 7. We do have an 8 blocking across here, and one 8 blocking up. So this must be an 8. It can be nothing else. So we have a 7 blocking across and down. One of these must be a 7, and now we have a 7 here or here. And that means that this can't be a 7, and that again means that this must be a 7. Now we have this 7 blocking across, and this 7 blocking up, and this 7 blocking down. So here's a 7. We have a 1 blocking here, and we have a 1 blocking here. One of these must therefore be a 1. We have a 1 blocking up here, therefore one of these must be a 1. Now we need a 1 for one of these 3 squares, and these two 1s block these 2 squares. So here's a 1. I don't see any 3s in the grid. I was looking across here for 4, 9, 3, and a 1, and that's when I realized that there are no 3s. But I think we need a 4 for this square, yes, because we have 4 blocking across and across, so a 4 must go here.
These are matters of undeniable fact.
There's also a severe shortage of 5s. We only have 2 5s in the grid, so 5 must go here, here, or here. But see, we found a 4, so now we have this 2 blocking across and this 2 blocking up, so a 2 goes here, of course. And now a 2 must go here or here. Here we need a 3, 5, 6, and a 9. 6 and 5, this is a 3, 9. Don't really know what to do with that. We have a 2 here or here. It's all fine and good, but it's not really helping me. We need a 7 and an 8 in this row 4. There's a 7 and an 8 blocking here. There's a 7 and an 8 blocking here. This must be a 7, of course. So an 8 can't go here and can't go here. It must go here or here. But before we continue that line, let's look at these two 7s blocking down and this 7 blocking over. 7 goes here. So let's get back to the 8s. Now an 8 blocks across here and across here and down here. So here's the 8. Now this can't be an 8 anymore. This 8 blocks here, this 8 blocks here, and therefore this must be an 8. One more 8 to go, I believe. Yes, over here. This 8 blocks up, this blocks down. So here's the last 8 of this puzzle. 2, 3, and a 9 here now. This 2 blocks here, this 2 blocks here. So here's a 2. 3, 9, 3, 9. We also need a 5 for one of these squares, and they have to be 3, 5, 9. So we are inching closer.
1 inch at a time.
At a snail's pace, though. 3, 6, 9 here. The scarcity of 3s and 9s make this puzzle a little difficult at this stage here. So that's when we have to look elsewhere to burrow through. 1, 3, 5, and a 7 here. 1, 7, 3, 5, 1, 7, 7 over here somewhere, but we knew that. I shouldn't be neglecting these two squares, should I? And the 1 here forces a 3 to go here and 1 to go here. Now this must be a 3 and this must be a 5. Still a 1 and a 6 for these two squares. Two, 4, and a 6 here. You have a 6 and a 4 preventing anything beside the 2 to go here. Now we have a 2 down here because of these 2's blocking across and this 2 blocking down. So here's a 2, yes. Now a 5 and a 7 for these squares. The 7, of course, forces a 5 to go here and a 7 here. And that gives us a 7 up here because of this 7 blocking up and these two 7's blocking across. So a 5 blocking up and a 5 blocking up gives us this 5. This obviously can't be a 9, therefore it must be a 3, and this must be a 9, and this must be a 3. So from having no 3's in the grid, we get to having quite a few. What do we need here? We need a 6 and a 9. The 6 blocks down, so here's a 6 and here's a 9. Here we can enter a 5. Here we need a 4 and a 6. Up here we need a 1 and a 5. Let's see, 5 blocks up, so here's a 1, here's a 5. Now we need a 5 for this square because these 5's here block across and these two 5's block here and here. So here's a 5. Since these must be a 1, 3, and a 6, this can only be a 5. And these, therefore, must be a 9 and a 3. This square here can only be a 3. So now we have a 3 blocking across. One of these must be a 3 blocking this square. This 3 blocks this square, so here's a 3. Now a 1 and a 6 for these. The 1 blocks up, here's a 6, here's a 1. Now this must be a 6. And therefore this must be a 6, giving me a 6 here and a 4 here. This 4 blocks up, so one of these is a 4. Which one is it going to be?
We don't know that yet.
So we'll just have to find something else that we know. And one of these is a 1 because this one blocks up, this blocks over, here's a 1. This 1 blocks across here, this 1 blocks down, here is a 1. What else do we need here? We need a 9 and a 3. We also need a 9 and a 3 here, but here we have a 3 blocking, so here's a 9, therefore this is a 9 and this is a 3, right? Here now we need a 3 and a 4. 3 still blocks down, so here's a 4 and here's a 3. Here we have a 2 now. Here we have a 3 because of this 3 blocking this square. and therefore this must be a 9. This 9 forces a 9 to go here, and this must be a 4. That's it. Very easy puzzle today from the New York Times, but quite pleasant. Thank you for watching, and bye for now.